Hello again. I'm going to give you another persuasive speech introduction example. But first, do these numbers mean anything to you? 15, 25 million, 10,000, 45,000, 50 billion, and 1. At first glance, these numbers likely don't mean anything to you. Maybe 15th was the day you were born, or 1 is your lucky number, or 10,000 was how much your last car cost. But today I'm going to tell you that these numbers should mean something to you. 15 is the average age of the victim. 25 million people affected worldwide. 10,000 people in the US become victims every year. 45,000 cases were reported to the National Human Trafficking Hotline since 2007. It's a $50 billion industry. And 1 is the number of people I hope to persuade today to do something about this. These stats were retrieved from the humantraffickinghotline.org, last updated June 30th, 2018. Human trafficking is not just something that's happening out there. It's happening in our own backyard. Illinois is ranked on the top 10 states of cases reported on the previously mentioned website. I became aware of human trafficking maybe a year or two before the Taken movies came out. We had a couple of missionaries come to my church and they spoke about an organization called Sak Saum. Sak Saum is based in Cambodia, and they are crime-fighting heroes. I want to convince each of you to purchase from the saksaum.com website sometime within this year. First, I will increase your awareness on the prevalence of human trafficking, convince you that Sak Saum is the company that we should rally behind, and lastly, address some possible counter-arguments. Now, not actually going to give you that speech, but what I want to draw your attention to is the way that I have structured my introduction to set up the rest of my speech. So notice that my preview was about, first, increasing your awareness about the prevalence of human trafficking. So it's a little informative. That's okay. Sometimes you have to lay the groundwork of information to build persuasion on. Now, my second main point was to really focus on the company itself and to convince you that of all the companies and organizations that exist out there, that this is the one that we should support. And then my last main point identified in my previous statement is address some possible counter arguments. Now, here's one way that you can organize your persuasive speech, and I really hope many of you, if not all of you, use this pattern. It's called refutation. So your first 2 main points are whatever, essentially. They're just like my first 2 was informative, and then the second one was very persuasive about the company, convincing you that this is the organization we should support. And then the counter arguments. So this is where you address the hesitations or reservations that somebody might have against doing what it is you're asking them to do, or believing what it is that you're asking them to believe, or whatever you're persuading, whatever your main argument is. This is the other side. So let's look back at my thesis. My goal, my claim was to get you guys to purchase from the saksaum.com website sometime within this year. You might be thinking, I have a problem with that. Now, you might also be thinking, oh, Larson, like I would love to save the world. I love your hippie spirit. Like, this is so great. However, I am a broke college student. I'm on a really tight budget, and I just can't go spending extra money on charity right now. Legit. I feel you. To that, I'm going to say this. This is my rebuttal. We are now entering spring, thank God. There are many gift-giving occasions ahead of us this year. Weddings, graduation, birthdays, and this year also includes Christmas. It will be around again. So you're going to have to give a gift at some point. You're going to have to spend money at some point this year. Why not look on their website, see what you can get from saksaum.com instead. Let that be your first place that you go shopping. Make a purchase with a purpose. Don't just spend $1 and give it to someone who's going to, look to make a profit. Spend $1 to save lives. Spend money that matters. Make a difference with your funds and let it go to good use more than just gross national product. So that's what I'm saying. You're going to be spending money this year anyway. Spend it there instead. Okay. So that is my rebuttal. And I killed it. I killed that hesitation, the reservation of like, I don't want to spend money. Well, you're going to, so spend it here. And then maybe other reservations you can think of. I want you to buy from a website. There's identity theft issues. This company, is it really legit? How do we know? Why this company above other ones? There's a lot of different counter arguments, hesitations that people might have. In our culture especially, we have two favorite reasons why we might hesitate to do something. Can you guess what they are? Money is one. Time is the other. Time and money. It's all about time and money. So if you pick the refutation pattern where your third main point is addressing the flip side, the hesitations that people might have to your argument, your claim, what you're wanting people to do, think, feel, whatever, time and money. You only need 2 counter arguments and then to rebuttal them. So go to time and money. Time and money. All right. So the other patterns I will address in a later video. For right now, think about refutation. There is an outline already formatted for you. I'm going to release that next week. I don't want to give you too much stuff to look at and read all at the same time. So I'm trying to space it out for you. But next week we're going to be doing outlines. And but just be thinking about that, how you want to craft or organize your speech there. But another video will come shortly with the other patterns. All right, talk to you later, guys. Bye.